my name's Ali Paz with the Yoga Home, and today we're going to do a nice gentle hatha flow. So please find your mat or a floor and get into something comfortable, and we will get going. Well, let's start seated, very gentle centering. So comfortable seat, you can either have your feet stretched out, because sometimes it's not that comfortable to sit cross-legged, or sitting on a nice block or cushion will help lengthen that spine out. So let's go ahead and just relax the hands wherever, in your lap or your knees. If you have them in the lap, just make sure the shoulders don't follow and roll forward. In fact, just bring the shoulders up and back and do some nice little circles, inhaling and exhaling. And then releasing the breath on the exhale, start to release your day. And then tuning inwards by closing the eyes, relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders, elongating through the spine and crown of the head, and just feeling nice and rooted through the sits bones and the pelvis. Take a moment here to really connect, following the breath, and whether that breath is a nice gentle rhythm or you're cultivating the ujjayi breathing. And I'll explain really quickly what ujjayi is. You're just breathing in and out of the nose, creating a slight constriction in the back of the throat, in the epiglottis, which creates this ocean warm sound swirling through the chest and the throat. This brings a nice focus into the practice and also heating up the body. So just feeling the rib cage expand on every inhale, contracting on every exhale. And directing that breath into all corners of the body, and especially areas that really, really need it. And taking a moment here to really quiet down through the mind and the activity and the thoughts, just the busyness. Start to just being present here and now. And for one full minute, we'll just be fully concentrated maybe on one spot. So if you pick one spot to look at with the eyes closed. Full concentration. And then taking deeper breaths back into the body. And just start rubbing the palms, getting some movement and friction and energy moving around. Deep breath in, exhale out. You can place the palms on the eyes. If you have glasses, just take your glasses off maybe, and feel that heat and the warmth. Invite that in. And then reach the arms up as you stretch out, inhale. And then exhale, palms into Namaste, Anjali Mudra, and take a moment here to set your intention before you begin moving. So I always like to bring in an intention, whether it's a word or affirmation to start the day. Bringing that in throughout your practice and weaving it throughout the day and perhaps the weekend. and then releasing the hands. And let's bring the arms to the side, palms to the sky, and reach all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, palms towards the ground again. Arms just float beside the body. Inhale, reaching all the way up. And exhale, back down. Good. Again, inhale, reaching the arms. And exhale. Chin draws in towards the chest, hands to the knees, and belly draws in towards the back body, just rounding through the upper back. Really feel the space through the back body, the kidneys. Inhale as the shoulders roll back, heart moves forward, looking up. And exhale, rounding the shoulders, belly draws in. Freeing up some tension in the back of the neck. Again, inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, rounding the spine. Good, and then coming all the way back up, switch your ankles so that the other one's in front. And then reach your hands out, your fingertips high, reaching all the way through the arms and side body as you lengthen towards the ground, and then exhale, forehead relaxes. Another deep breath in. And exhale. Good. And then slowly coming all the way back up. Okay, let's shift now. Other leg in front, and we'll get that other hip. So just reaching out through the arms as you reach in front. Inhale. And exhale. Relax the forehead towards the ground. Relax the shoulders. Feeling the outer hips. Good, and then coming all the way back up. And we'll find our cat-cow, just coming to our hands and knees. Stacking bone upon joint, so wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Spreading the fingers, index finger knuckle pressure there, and then lift up through the tailbone as the lower belly kind of opens up through the front body. Inhale to look up. And exhale, navel center draws up as you round the spine. Press through the palms. Reach through the elbows. Good, and then inhale again. Fluidly moving with the body, the spine, and the breath, and just noticing how the spine is moving. Without being really mechanical with this movement, notice that the pelvis is tilting a little bit, and we're finding space in the body by coordinating breath and movement. Good. One more breath in. And exhale around the spine. Okay, let's press through the toes. Open up through the toes by pressing the palms in the mat and really rooting down into the earth and lengthening side body as you put a bit of pressure, hips to heels. Just opening up the toes. Next, inhale, press through the palms, lift the sit bones high, and then walking out your first downward facing dog by just bending the left knee and the right knee, alternating your ankles. Good. Pressing the heel bone in on one side and then the other side. If it reaches, no big deal if it doesn't. And then bend the knees, bringing the hips a little bit higher to the sky. Press through the palms and lengthen out through the elbows. And find a little bit of space in the shoulder joints. Good. Spread the toes. Keep bending the knees and lifting the hips. And lower belly and rib cage slightly draw in, just finding this nice long spine. Good, one more breath here. And then if you'd like to straighten your legs, go for it. If the back starts to round right away when you do that, come back to bent knees. And just nice fluid breaths in and out of the nose. Good. Gazing towards the front. We'll step both feet about hip distance. Let's spread the toes. Inhale, halfway lifting, sliding the hands to the shin bones, rolling the shoulders back and lengthening the spine. Exhale to fold into Uttanasana, forward bend. Good, and then bend the knees. We're going to roll up here. So really spread the toes, connect with energy into the earth, and then that from the earth comes all the way up through the legs, inner thighs, engaging through the legs as you keep the knees bent and the spine is rounded. Navel center draws in and up. Starting to slowly roll the body, reaching the elbows to the sky, and then extend the arms. Fingers spread. Good. Inhale. Exhale, coming just to standing in Tadasana. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart. We'll take a moment just to find our foundation here, rolling the shoulders back. Pelvis is nice and neutral. Legs are active. Toes are lifting and spreading, and then relax them back down without gripping. Take a deep breath in and out. Broadening through the collarbone and the shoulders. Opening up the heart. Let's reach the arms out to the side. Look up, inhale. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, just halfway lifting. And then stepping both feet back. So really press your palms in. Step both feet back behind you towards the back of your mat. Come to your plank position where the wrists are below the shoulders and elbows. And then lower down to your knees. And we'll just bend the elbows. You can bring your sit bones to the sky, bending the elbows, knees, chest, chin. And then sliding onto your belly into cobra. But let's set up for this. So bring the hands and root them down into the earth beside the rib cage, strong through the legs. Tops of the feet press. And then roll the shoulders, move them away from the ears, firming up against the back body. Inhale to lift the front body. Use a bit of the core strength there. And then exhale. A nice wide knee, child's pose. Feeling the inner thighs. And bring the palms to touch. And then elbows bend so the fingertips come towards the sky. Walking the elbows away from your knees towards the top of the mat. And then softening a little bit through the chest. Feeling the opening in the side body, under the armpits, the triceps. Good. Taking one more breath here. And then stretching the arms out. Separate the palms shoulder distance. Come back to your all fours. And then press the toes in. Lift the hips up high for downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spreading the fingers. Good. Now let's lower the knees down. Bring the right foot just in front. And then the back knee, you can reach back a little bit and pad if necessary. You can roll up the side of your mat to do that, or just grab a cushion. And come all the way up. Press both hands into the front of your leg and just bring your lower belly away from the front leg for a second. And then root down through the feet, engage the legs, and draw the navel center in a bit, lengthening out through the spine. Now, if it feels okay to reach the arms to the sky, go for it. Keep rooting down through the feet. Good, and pressing through the big toe mound in the front. One more breath. And exhale, we'll just fold into the front leg. Toes come towards the sky, press through the heel. Good, and then we'll swing that leg back around. Come to your hands and knees again. Knees, chest, chin. So knees are down, bend the elbows, chest, chin, bum is in the air, and then sliding forward into cobra, strong legs, lift the chest, inhale, and exhale. Another child's pose, just stretching out. Now, if you'd like, you can come to down dog right away. We're just taking a little breather here. And next inhale, downward facing dog as you lift the hips. Spreading through the toes, nice long spine. Good, and then the left foot comes through. You can come down to your knees to bring that left foot through. Lower the right knee, pad if necessary, and then press both hands into the front leg, rolling the shoulders back. Navel center and lower rib cage draw in to lengthen spine. And lifting maybe a little through the pelvic floor to create this upward movement. And then ground down through the feet and the legs. Arms reach to the sky. Breathing here. Good, one more breath. And exhale, let's fold into that front leg, toes towards you, press through the heel, straighten the left leg. Inhale and exhale, fold. Good, and then coming forward, and we'll just step back to find our plank position. Okay, strong through the legs, lower down to the knees, bend the elbows, knees, chest, chin, and then sliding forward. Coming into cobra, opening up through the chest, shoulders back and down the spine, strong legs. Exhale. Let's come to your downward facing dog. Lift the hips up. Now, if down dog's too much for you today, lower down to your knees and sit back into your heels, child's pose. Okay, this is just a nice gentle flow to get the body moving. Continue your awareness in your breath. We're just in down dog for 2 more breaths. Head gaze towards the front. We'll step both feet. Come to your Uttanasana and just really fold, holding on to opposite elbows. You can sway the upper body to release any tension in the lower back, the backs of the legs. Good, and then slowly rolling up. Okay, let's separate the feet so that you're in triangle pose. So separating the feet about a leg's distance, opening up the right toes, heel to heel stance, reaching the arms to T position. And then inhale here, exhale, reach all the way to the right, lower that right hand down to just below the knee, and then roll the shoulder back. Good, reach the arm up, breathing here, lengthen through the spine. Nice fluid breath. Gaze where it's comfortable. One more. Let's reach the arm just beside so it's parallel to the ground, and then reach all the way out as you press through your left foot. Good, and coming all the way back up. Let's turn. The left toes turn open. Nice. Right toes come in just a little bit. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, reaching to the left. Lower the left hand down, either below or above the knee, shin, ankle, toe. Okay, reaching the top arm. Lengthening through the side body and just breathing nice and steady. Really grounding through the legs. And then bring your arm all the way so it's parallel to the ground. Reach out through that right arm. Good, and then coming all the way back up. Okay, let's bring our feet back in. Come to feet touching, toes touching, heels a little bit apart. And just take a moment to center there. Bringing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. You may separate the feet hip distance. Let's just open the chest, inhale, and then folding forward, exhale. Keeping the palms connected, fingers interlocked, balancing weight between toes and heels and keeping the legs nice and engaged Hands slowly just move away from the lower back while they're connected. Opening up through the shoulders, relax your chin and head and neck. Good, and then start to bend the knees, sitting into a squat. Okay, if this feels good, you can hang out a little bit longer. I'm going to start to close it up here. So we'll come all the way down to our bum and separate our feet and get a nice wide leg forward bend. So separate the legs about a V stance. Inhale, lengthen, and then folding, exhale. Now if you have a block in front, you can use the block. Just staying upright with spine nice and long, or coming down if that's where you're at. And just focusing on the breath as you soften the inner thighs, the outer hips. It's a gentle length in the hamstring. Good. And then slowly, slowly coming out. And bringing the legs together. You may windshield wiper if you like. Knees go side to side. And let's come on to our back body. Just lay down, bringing the right foot onto the leg. You can stay here for coming in to thread the needle. Keep the right foot flexed and then bring that left knee towards you if it's available. And the right knee goes out to the side. Just gently drawing that left leg towards you. Now getting the outer hip and the deep lateral rotators and the glutes on that right side. Good. And then we'll release and go to the other side. And pulling the right knee towards you, left knee moves away, keeping that left foot nice and active and flexed. And drawing the shoulders towards the ground and just really softening through the neck and the jaw. And then slowly release that. Bring the feet to the ground and let the knees just sway side to side, releasing any tension in the lower back. And then straightening out the legs, and we'll just come into a Shavasana for 1 minute. So if you would like to stay longer, I'd invite you to stay longer in Shavasana. But it's a really short one. I usually do way longer Shavasanas, but this one is only a minute today. So just take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And then settle. Relax the whole body, bones, muscles, tendons, thoughts. Really just melt. Breath is nice and calm and relaxed. Belly rises and falls. Good, and I hear a puppy coming to greet me, so I'm going to take us out. So slowly breathing in and out. Nice deep breaths. And wiggling the fingers and toes gently, starting to reach the arms. Stretching out Bringing the knees in towards the chest. Good, and just rolling over to whatever side calls to you today. And then we'll take ourselves back up to seated. Come into a cross-legged posture. And palms and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me and choosing to practice with me this morning or this evening or whenever it is. My name's Ali Paz from the Yoga Home, and I look forward to more videos in the future for you.